Item: SCP-1306. Code Name: Portion of Summon Bird. Object Class: Safe Doctriner. Special Containment Procedures. The exact recipe for SCP-1306 is known only to Site-40's current director and 2 researchers of said director's choice. Currently, Site Director Adams, Researcher Evans, and Researcher Estevez are entrusted with this information. All proposed tests of SCP-1306 must be approved by one of these 3 individuals. A piece of paper detailing SCP-1306 is kept in a sealed envelope in Locker R13 at Site-40's low-value storage wing. All radio programs, television programs, books, magazines, etc. that deal with the topic of birds must be screened prior to release for content pertaining to SCP-1306 before being released to the general public. Any persons found to have knowledge of SCP-1306 must be interviewed and subsequently administered Class C amnestics. A feeder is to remain in place outside Site-40 for purposes of testing SCP-1306. Instances of SCP-1306-1 are to be observed and all information logged. Any attempts to catch instances of SCP-1306-1 are forbidden. Description: SCP-1306 is a bird food recipe calling for equal parts, by weight, sunflower seeds, peanut butter, and 4 ingredients not commonly found in bird food, 2 of which are normally poisonous to birds. Despite its ingredients, birds fed SCP-1306 do not show any signs of illness from consuming it, although SCP-1306 alone is not sufficient to meet the dietary needs of any bird. When SCP-1306 is prepared and placed in an appropriate feeder outdoors, a variety of birds will arrive at a rate of approximately 2 birds per hour and consume a quantity of SCP-1306. This behavior will continue until all of the prepared SCP-1306 is consumed. These birds, collectively SCP-1306-1, will appear from the nearest unobserved area. Instances of SCP-1306-1 generally display properties that would qualify them for special containment procedures under other circumstances, including significant deviations from typical avian anatomy or behavior. It is hypothesized that SCP-1306-1 do not exist prior to their appearance. Tests have shown them capable of emerging from closed, empty containers. No instance of SCP-1306-1 has ever been caught. Any attempts made to contain them have resulted in failure. Reasons for failure have included unexpected displays of strength or speed from the instance, and equipment failure. After consuming a small amount of SCP-1306, relative to their body size, instances of SCP-1306-1 will retreat to the nearest unobserved area. There is currently no evidence indicating that SCP-1306-1 exists after this. It is thus considered safe to test SCP-1306 without concern that instances of SCP-1306-1 will escape into the wild.